people can take notes on that canvas. We have Flipgrid. It allows teachers to create grids to facilitate video discussions. So depending upon your requirements, how you are going to transfer knowledge, you can use those free access tools. But for our webinar or this session, we are going to talk about Edpuzzle. Other than that, we have other free and open source tools like H5P, Canvas, similar to Moodle. Okay, then we have Open edX. It's a MOOC and learner-centric platform. Labs is there, that is a learning activity management system. So these are free and open source software that educators can use in order to deliver online collaborative learning activities between the learners and within the peers. Okay, uh, so how Edpuzzle will help us? It is transforming passive learning to active learning. Like we can share videos on YouTube or Google Classroom. So uh, students will be watching the video, and we don't have any interaction between the person who's watching or the student who's watching the video. So transforming that passive learning into an active learning, we can use Edpuzzle, and it's quite a good tool. It increases the level of engagement among the students. Obviously, when we are talking about question and answer, reinforcement, things that we can put into the video, so learner will be having interaction with the video and transforming that from passive learning to active learning. So that feedback or the questions that can be asked from the student can motivate the student and can develop more interest in the learning. At the end, when we have that thing like Mr. Shibu was saying that you have to fill up the feedback. Okay, so once the process is completed, we can track the student progress. Okay, and this Edpuzzle provides us with a dashboard like what is the progress of each student, how much they have gone through the video, how much questions they have attended. So we can have a proper dashboard, so we can track each student progress, and we can find out what new or innovative thing we can do in order to make more teaching and learning more successful. But to do that, we have to have some things to remember. First is the learning outcomes. Okay, so what we are trying to achieve. So we have to map up with our learning outcomes. So creating a video, we can first start with what are the learning outcomes. Then, as we discussed, different tools are there. So what tool is best suitable that suits our requirement? Like Edpuzzle is there, Socrative is there, Padlet is there. So depending upon the learning outcome, which tool will be serving our purpose best. Then how we can plan our activity. Okay, so video is there. Like for example, if we talk about learning process, previously Bloom taxonomy and those WAG, that the concentration span of a person in a classroom is like 15 to 20 minutes. But when we talk about videos, the concentration span of a person is between 5 to 7 minutes. So making videos too lengthy can create problem for the concentration of the student. So try to make video as less as possible, like 5 minutes or 7 minutes or 8 minutes. Too much lengthy videos can distract the learner. And also make sure that you are collecting feedback from the student at the end of the session. So it can be in between the session or it can be at the end of the session. For doing uh, the basic requirements in doing this thing, you need a laptop, computer with internet. Obviously, smart devices are required among the students, or now as we talk about innovative thing in education 4.0 is bring your own device. So they can use mobile, tablet, or any other device to connect to the internet, to the application, and they can view the content and they can give the feedback. Obviously, without the interaction, we cannot have that thing available to us. So there are some basic step that we have to follow. So first thing is you have to sign up for a free account on Edpuzzle website, okay? Or you can have the mobile application, so you can download it on your mobile as well through Google Play or Play Store or iOS. Then you have to create a login, so you can create login using your Gmail or any other email ID. So this is the basic registration process. Then you as a teacher, you have to create a class. Okay, so basically you can create a classroom environment in that we are going to discuss or demonstrate after this slide. Then you select the content, and or you can use YouTube videos to upload the content into Edpuzzle. As I was talking about too much lengthy videos, so if you want to edit or trim it, you can do that thing as well. Then you can have your own voiceover on those videos rather than the pre-defined voice that has been there in the YouTube video. You can add your voice as well. So this is a basic thing that you have to do is you have to add interactive elements such as questions, notes, etc. Okay, so depending upon your requirement, you add those features in that video. Then you have to, at the end, you have to assign it to the class. So which class they will belong to. And then at the end, you have to share it with the student either through link, QR code, email, and once the student watches the video, gives the feedback, question and answer, reply to those things, you can check the dashboard for analytics, and from there you can provide feedback to the students. So teacher can take necessary action if they require any improvement, or in terms of student improvement is required, so they can give the proper feedback to the students. So I would like Mr. Vikas now to start the demonstration for that. So those people who are already logged in, I suppose that you have already created the Edpuzzle account. So kindly make it in a way so you can go through the presentation as well as at the same time you can go through the settings on the Edpuzzle. Okay, it's over to you, Mr. Vikas.
Thank you, Mr. Raza. Thank you very much. So, as you see on the screen, I request all of you to kindly arrange your windows in this way that on one half you have a Zoom window, another half you can open the web browser where you can open Edpuzzle. And I hope you all have created your account in Edpuzzle. If not, it will take hardly few minutes, or you can directly log in through Google. So once you log in, so you all are able to see my screen. Shall I proceed? All
We
of
are
you
able
have
to see
logged
your
in?
screen. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir, we can see the Edpuzzle account of you.
Yeah. So the thing is, if you have logged in for the first time, you might not be having any of these things on your screen. Like you will not be having classes, you will not be having the content. It will be totally empty. It's like an empty space what you'll be having in front of you. I have added this content to my account and I have shared it with my students. So I'm having this. So first I'll just show you a small demo, then I'll start how to do this. Okay. So it looks like this actually. So here are the classes. We have to create the class, and the class can be like a topic wise, or it can be subject wise. So um, as Mr. Raza already informed you that this tool is not a free and open source, like it is not a completely free tool. So it has some limitations for its usage. So as you can see, I have added 5 videos. So maximum of 20 videos I can add into one account. Later on, I need to delete and yeah. So otherwise, I can use multiple email IDs or multiple accounts to create this one. Just for creating only, we need in this accounts. But for sharing, we can share with any number of people. Now, you can see in this classroom, like I have created this assessment, and this is the dashboard here. There were around two questions. One was normal question, one was multiple choice question, another one was open-ended question. And these students have answered it. Even I can see the progress, 10%, 0, 0, 0. So that means they have hardly opened it, but they didn't watch it completely. Then even you can download the grades. You can see grade sheet. You can download the complete grade sheet and see how you can see the entire statistics, student name, their email ID, the grades, even like how much marks they got. So there were only two questions. Both questions were answered correctly. So she got 100 out of 100. And the duration of the video watched, 10% video only watched, but the within the 10%, two questions appeared actually. So she answered two questions and she put the video. So that's why it is written here, time turn in. That means she haven't completed watching it. So it is given here also. On time, this will be applicable if we set the due date. So it is possible that we can set a due date also, like this assignment will start from today and by tomorrow you have to finish. So I can set the duration of this particular activity. So within these 2 days, the students must complete this activity. So whether they've completed it on time or not, all those things can be tracked. Now let's start from the scratch how to use it. So I hope by this time you have logged in, and you can see my screen as well as you have the browser next to you. So what you do, you can see here there is some we have three menus here: content, gradebook, and my classes. So first we'll create a class. Basically, even without this also you can create the content, but why should we create the class? Because it will organize our content. It is similar to keeping the files on our computer or hard disk, just like that, without organizing it into the folder. So if we organize them in proper folder, so like they will be related videos will be together. But in case you have around like 15 videos and all of them belongs to mathematics, so it's better to use a separate email ID only for maths, a separate email ID for the biology, separate email ID just for physics, something like that. So it will be in that case, even you don't have to create this class. And still, if you want to further within the mathematics, you want to create classes like the name is class, but actually it's grouping. It's a process of grouping only. You can create algebra or what is that, permutation, combination, statistics, whatever. Now to create a new class, you first click my class, add new class, and click here add or create a new class. When you click here create a new class, you can see you need to give class name. I'll give here ISAM 27 June. Description. Now this description we will come back to this portion at the end, but still let me tell you, in case you are going to use someone's video. Now I'm going to use a video from YouTube posted by this YouTube channel, Flow Graphics. So it is always better video by YouTube channel Flow Graphics. So like we are giving them due credit that this is not our video. We have used their video in our classes. So create class. Now that's it. The class has been created. Do you see the title of the class? It's a description of the class. It's an option. It can be edited at the later stage also. Next, click content. Now class is created, we need to add the content to it. And now to add content, you will see here on these are my previous content which I have used. And sometimes when you sign up, they will ask you to um, uh, enter your school name or college name. So I have entered here Middle East college name. So what are the trending videos at present? Like for example, this Miss Samiha, her name is Samiha. She's from our department only. She have used these videos. So these are like trending videos. It will be displayed even in my login. Now you can see here there are a lot of resources, online resources. It's already there. Plus, if I click my content, you can click add content, and here you can even upload the video by yourself. So if you have any video created by you, then from your computer you can add that video. You can upload that video here. Now I'm going to use an existing video, Introduction to Photoshop. Learn Photoshop in 5 minutes. Beginner tutorial. So I have copied the link of it. I'll click here YouTube and paste it. The moment I do that, it will load the YouTube video. You can see here, and you can play the video.
Hey everybody, it's Julian of Flow Graphics here, and today I'm going to show you most of the basic tools of Photoshop. So this is how to use Photoshop within.
Now, if you want to trim it, you know these options are there. The option to trim, it's all there. Now anyway, it's hardly 5 minutes video, so I'm not doing anything. So next is voiceover. This is another interesting another interesting option over here. This option, with this option, you can record your voice. So in case you have a tutorial, but you want to record your voice on that, you can record. So you can see, I'll bring the cursor.
Hey everybody, it's Julian of.
Now I'll start the recording. I'll pause at 8th second. I'll start the recording. Hi everyone. This is Vikas. I'm going to demonstrate how to use Photoshop with the help of this simple tutorial, which is posted on YouTube. Stop recording. You can preview your recorded voice here itself. And if you see the timeline, you will notice that in one portion there is a yellow color highlight in the timeline. So that means in this place I have done voiceover. So the original voice will be overwritten by my voice.
Hey everybody, it's Julian of Flow.
Hi everyone. This is Vikas. I'm going to demonstrate how to use Photoshop with the help of this simple tutorial, which is posted on YouTube.
Okay, to make a new document. Once you've made a new document, you can simply double click on the background layer to make it into a new layer that you can actually edit. There's some shortcuts with.
Okay, so just a second. How to get rid of this message. Okay. Next is questions. Okay, so the voiceover is if it is needed, you can do that. You can do it for the entire video. Next is the question. Now, when you come to the question, this is the actual thing, actual key of the key highlight. It's the actual highlight of this tool. So we have like 3 types of interaction which can be added with this. One is multiple choice, another one is open-ended question. This can be graded automatically because you will be defining here which is the correct choice, which is the wrong choice. Open-ended question is where the student have to enter the answer, so this should be graded by the teacher. And this is just like an annotation, like it will just pop up as a note. So
Hey everybody, it's Julian of Flow Graphics.
hi everyone, this is Vikas. I'm going to demonstrate how to use Photoshop with the help of this simple tutorial. So I'm stopping at 19th second. I'll click multiple choice question, and here I'll type which tool are we going to learn today. So Illustrator, then I can type here Photoshop. See, there are, it's not like just two choices are there. It's not like that. We can have multiple choices also. We can add the choices here. See, I have added two more choices. Word, we say. Here. Now the correct answer is this one. So which is the correct answer? You define here. This is the correct answer. Illustrator, this is the wrong answer. So just a minute. Okay, so after that, click save. Click save. Okay, so once you click save, you can see here there is a dot. This dot means there is, in this portion there is an interaction. Click continue. Don't click finish. Okay, the moment you click finish means done with all the edits. Posted on YouTube.
It's okay to make a new document. Once you've made a new document, you can simply double click on the background layer to make it into a new layer that you.
So here I can create an open-ended question. What are we learning here about Photoshop? So basically we are learning about the interface of Photoshop. So the answer should be
You can actually edit.
So
There's some shortcuts which are really helpful when it comes to your layers panel. Control J duplicates a layer, and then Control E automatically merges the layer with the layer beneath.
Now here I can add a note, a pop-up note, because this guy, he did not explain us what is layer actually. So layer is the systematic arrangements of graphical elements in Photoshop. Okay, so this is not a question actually. So this is this one
Otherwise, if you
will
select
appear as a note. It will just pop up as a note, and that's it. So the moment we keep on adding the interactions, you can see here it will be the details are like the summary of the interactivity will be appearing here on the left side. So from from 8 second till 22nd second, I have added a voiceover. You can hear, and then there is a multiple choice question. There is an open-ended question at 29th second. There is a note at 40th second. And if you
select multiple layers and hit Control E, it will merge them all together. Control G makes.
If you want to add a voice note, so even you can add a voice note. You know, these days voice note is becoming very popular. Even we are sending voice messages in WhatsApp. So you can record the voice note. This is the voice note. So instead of typing something, some instruction will pop up here. This is not a voiceover, it's a voice note. So when the student will reach this point of the video, he will get an option to listen to this voice note. Stop recording. Click save. It is saving.
It's a group.
That's it. So you can see there is a voice note here at 44th second, and that is it. I'm not going to go further. This is enough for me, but you people can try, please. More options, and then finally click finish. Once you click finish, you can see here the preview of it, the entire preview of the interactivity. It will appear here, and later on, in case you are not satisfied with the preview, if you think there should be some changes, you can further edit, and you can go to edit and you can make those changes. But at the end, I think someone's mic is on. Okay. Click assign. This is a very important step actually. Assign. When you click assign, now this is our class for which this material has been created. Assign to this class. Or if you don't want to assign to the class, as I told you, this entire account I'm going to use only for maths purpose or any particular subject purpose, then even you can go for public link. You can directly copy the link and share. Assignment is just, it is better like organizing the videos in folders. So I have assigned the video in this folder. Again, start date, due date, it will start from 12 a.m. today, and I want the students to watch it by tomorrow night 11:59. So you can select that, you can configure the time and that is a due date. This is something very interesting. Don't want a student to you don't allow a student to skip. Generally it happens, no, we give a video tutorial to the students.
Let's get straight into it. Now, once you have Photoshop open, you can just hit Control N to make a new document.
just
Put any
skip it.
photo into Photoshop.
Okay,
It's not
I'll watch
raster,
from
add a
here.
Gaussian blur to this.
So generally, if you don't want to allow this one, by default you can see it is prevent skipping. Otherwise there is no point that you are keeping a lot of interactivity and finally the student is able to skip all the things. There is no point of keeping interaction. So it is better to click prevent skipping on closed captioning. I hope many of you must be knowing that nowadays YouTube is having this option. See, CC, closed captioning. So it auto detects,
and then you can
and
also
the
right click,
subtitle.
you can
When
rotate
I
the picture,
turn
flip
it on,
do all sorts of other
you see
things
these
as well.
subtitles are
And
getting
then if you hold
generated
control,
automatically.
you can then skew the picture and change perspective and
So
angle.
this
You can also
option
hold
is
control
available
and
here also, but it's by default turned off. Sometimes it's not recommended because of our pronunciation, or because of sometimes because of our accent. It may type even wrong words. So that's why mostly by default it is turned off. Now click assign. Finally, I'm clicking here assign. Once it is assigned, that's it. The assignment has been assigned to one particular class, and then you can click share assignment. Still I haven't shared the assignment with anyone, so these links are invisible. Download grade, reset progress, all these things are they are disabled. Even you can go live and conduct some live program, like live, the students will watch your video, they will take up the question, will get live statistics. Now I'll click share assignment. When I click share assignment, I will get this link. This is the link to share. I'll copy this link and can I paste it somewhere in the chat box? Yes. I'm not able to paste. Okay. Just check, all of you, please check in your chat box. I pasted this link. But in order to open this link, you need to log in. I mean, once you click this link, it will ask you to log in to Edpuzzle. If you have already logged in to Edpuzzle, it will automatically open in a new tab. Just check, please. Then I'll come back to my classes. Now here you can see 0 of 0. That means till now nobody have taken it up. Maybe even Khatija and Raza, you can also share it. I mean, you can also join in this, and I'll refresh and check. Yes, Khatija have joined.
Sir, it's stating that you don't have access to this video.
Judith, Mangala Gauri. I can see here the four faculty have joined.
It's stating that you don't have access to this video, sir.
Don't have access.
Yeah. Check with the teacher who assigned it.
No, this is an open link. I mean, a link, anybody who have an account with Edpuzzle, they need to log in with Edpuzzle and then they can access. I can see here. Many people are joining. They're taking up the things. Okay. Please attend some 1 or 2 questions so that we can see the statistics. Right now it's showing me here 0, 0, 0, 0. The moment I've shared this assignment with the audience, that means our students, I'll start getting the statistics here. Can I admit? Oh wow! Can I admit Anne Maria 4H? Miss Ashley, is it fine?
Sir, you can admit our teacher only Tinku Varghese.
Teacher, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Many people have. Dipali Verma, Shani, Hina, Shibu sir have also joined. Judith, Sanju.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes.
This is Radha. I have an account in this, Edpuzzle, and
Okay.
I clicked this link, but still I get an error like you don't have the permission to access this video.
You created this account as a. You do one thing.
Yeah.
Just log in to that account first.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep it open, okay. And then after that, click on this link. It should be opening on another tab.
Okay,
Because
I'll find out. I'll do that now.
I can see here many of your colleagues have joined. So
okay.
There
I'll
should
find
be some.
out.
Yeah. Please take some attempt, because just in few seconds the questions are available there. When the question appears, when you play the video, the question will appear for you. So like when I'm watching it.
Hey everybody, it's Julian of Flow.
Hi everyone, this is Vikas. I'm going to demonstrate how to use Photoshop with the help of this simple tutorial. After answering, you need to click continue. Posted on YouTube.
Press OK to make a new document. Once you've made a new document, you can simply double click on the background layer to make it into a new layer that you can actually.
Now this is an open-ended question. What are we learning here about Photoshop?
Excuse me, sir. This is Radha again.
Yes, Radha.
I again get the same error. I have an account. I have already created an account before and I opened it. And
Okay.
now when I click with this link, it says the teacher who has assigned check the teacher who assigned it, or if it belongs to, make sure you have logged in to the right.
I'm sorry, madam. I don't know why you're getting this error, but uh,
Sir, for us also it is the same.
Here also
Should
same,
I
sir.
create
Same.
once again?
okay.
Or maybe the account, whatever I've created is before I have created, I've been using before.
Okay. Okay.
I
Maybe
joined.
it's because of that.
I answered your questions. 2 questions.
Maybe
Yes,
it's
sir.
because
What's
of
your name,
that.
sir? No, madam, it's not like that. Because if I'm sharing the link just openly, then that means it's an open link. There is another way of sharing the link. You can see here. You can the moment the link is created, the moment I get I click share assignment, you will have an option. You will get an email to your account. See, ISAM 27 June is ready for your students. This email is ready. Okay, so I can even forward this email. Okay, I will. You can try this another method. I'm copy pasting the code. Okay, so you can go to Edpuzzle, and this is the class code. Okay, this is the class code. So try this method also. Actually, this is a little secured method. Oh, KAJPUG. This is the class code. You can even forward this email to your students. You'll get an email automatically. Okay, you can see here there are so many participants. They have all, I mean, most of them have crossed 10%. I'm very sure that 10% included those questions, because we created those questions just in the before 1 minute itself. Now I will show you the statistics, how to see the statistics. Okay, so anyway, statistics is also here only, but I'll show you in case you want to see the statistics later on. Like today you have assigned it, later on you can come back, log into your Edpuzzle, and then this is your due assignment. Click on it. Now here 16 answers to grade. You know why it is asking me this? Because there is an open-ended answer. The answer which is multiple choice, I have defined the right answer at the time of configuration itself. But the open-ended answer should be graded by me manually. So for example, she is telling it's a tutorial. Okay, even I can, even if it is half right, half wrong, I can allocate the marks accordingly. Okay, layers, okay, fine. Photoshop interface, right. And then document this. I'll give, today I'm very generous, I'll give marks to all of you, full marks, whoever answered. Okay, so these are the graded answers. You can see even this dashboard, which tool we are going to learn today. There are 2 staff who have answered this thing. There are 73% staff who have answered this one. there, and nobody have answered this word and Premiere. And then you can go back to the class and you can download this Excel sheet. This will be really helpful even for your record, or even in for further processing of analytics, etc. Download grades, and if you want, you can include questions and responses, because it will even give you in which question which student have answered wrongly. Although I have shown you over there, but you can even show it here also. So username, grade. Now oh wow, everyone got 100 out of 100. So correct answer 2 out of 2, 2 correct answer. Time is spent, you can see how much time. So where I can see just it, so it was a 5 minutes video, but I think the entire interactivity was within 35 seconds or so. So most of the students, they have watched only 35-second videos and they didn't go further. I can see here, except Khatija. She watched complete 4-minute video, but still it was 4 minute 50 seconds something. So it is showing here not turn in. So time turn in means it shows if there is any entry in this column that shows the completion time. Now these are the questions. So for question 1 got correct, I mean full grade for question 1, full grade for question 2. What was the correct answer? Everything is given over here, and what answer the student has given. It's all there in this Excel sheet. So through this, you can even filter out the student who have given the wrong answer for question number 1, number of students who have given wrong answer for question number 2. So like you can figure out, okay, so these students are giving wrong answers for question number 1, that means they are weak in this particular topic. So let us revise. So majority of the students, they are answering second question wrongly. That means I need to revise that particular topic in the class. So, this way we can, I mean, before even taking the class, if you can just upload the videos, I mean, this is the method of flip teaching, where we give the learning materials to the students little in advance, and you can add some interactive activity with that, and you can ask them to watch it and come. Of course, you cannot expect like 100% answer, but at least some basic understanding the students will be having before they will come and attend your class. So in this way, you can make your class very interesting. And I hope till this it is clear to everyone. Anybody wants to ask any doubt, please. Waiting room. Miss Ashley, should I admit them?
Yes, sir. Maybe Miss Geeta ma'am is waiting, sir. Please admit her.
Okay.
Sir, we not connected with that link even, not understanding properly.
Yeah, someone is talking, but we can't hear.
Sir, we could not get the link, so we could not get. Our understanding is very weak regarding that. That link not connected. Several times we tried.
Madam, sorry, you're not audible. Is it fine if you can type your query here in the chat?
I think she's having problem in connecting to the Edpuzzle.
Okay.
Yes,
All of
sir.
you can try. We still have a lot of time now, and you can try this option. Now you create something. Now you all are just attending this thing. Now you log in as a teacher, create a new classroom, and do these things, whatever was being taught to you just now, and see if you are able to do this. And if you are stopping at any point of time, please let me know. I will revise that part. It shouldn't be taking more than 5 to 10 minutes to create your first interactive video. By the way, this is the code for this room. The link which I shared, this is the code for this room. So like for Zoom, you need a class code and password. Here, password is not required. You can directly go and type the class code and you can join. And this is from the student side. Some initial hiccups will be there, but once you practice, you know, you'll be comfortable.
Sir, sorry to disturb.
Yeah.
Sir, you have shared one link through chat, right? I was not able to enter. Is it because I tried to enter through teacher mode?
Yeah, probably you can change the mode and check. But I think majority of the faculty have entered as a teacher only. What about others? Those who have entered and completed the activity.
Me also didn't get, sir.
Student mode.
Now what
I
about
couldn't
other?
get, sir. I couldn't get. I couldn't get the code also, sir.
Sir, we joined as student mode, sir.
Okay, okay. So
That's
yeah, in that case, you just join as a student mode to access this. But I don't know. Here, Raza and Khatija, they have joined as a teacher, but they're able to get it.
Now I joined in the student mode.
Okay.
I was able to join, sir. Just now I joined.
Okay,
Yeah,
fantastic,
yes.
fantastic.
Through student mode, we are able to do that. Yeah.
Fine, fine. That means this link, when you share, I mean, with the students, they have to join with the student mode. The students should create an account. When you created an account, at the time it asked you as a teacher, as a student. So the student should have an account in this. Unless there is an account, we will not get the statistics. To get the statistics, we need an account to get the data. We cannot use this tool anonymously. See, I can see the email ID, first name, last name. Yeah, they are role, student, student, student. Yes, all are student, except me. Everybody have joined as a student only. Even Raza and Khatija. Okay, so instead of watching this, can you please try creating something and then we'll move on. Did you find it interesting? Especially when you see this thing. And you know this, you can see on my screen, there is something called as prevent skipping. This is always available to you. As a teacher, you can disable this or you can enable it. For example, there is 1 hour video which you are sharing with the students. At the time, you cannot expect that a student will watch it at once. As Mr. Raza stated, that the attention span of a student is limited. So we have to provide them short videos, but when there is long explanations and all, at that time we cannot help it. So at that time, if you are you're providing them with long videos, so we should give them an option for um, self-paced learning, isn't it? So you can disable this option. So suppose it's a 2-hour video or 1-hour video from YouTube. The student can watch it today for half an hour, then maybe in the night he'll watch it for 1 hour, then remaining half an hour he'll watch tomorrow morning. So he will have an option to skip in such case. But in such case, the only problem is with the this interactive activities. We will not be sure if the student will be able to attend all the interactive activities. Of course, when we download the gradebook, we'll get the statistics that a student has not taken up these activities. So by default, you can keep this option on. And in case you remove this due date, I'll just click here delete. That means this activity is available forever without any end date. And once again, please note, more than 20 videos cannot be shared here. Okay, so the limit for this account is 20. So right now I have already created 6 videos in my account. I have already used 6 videos in my account. 14 balance is remaining. There are many other options in this. Further
We can't
explore.
delete the videos and then we can, suppose if we have showed to the students for 20 videos, it is done, then can't we delete the previous ones?
Yeah, you can delete the video. You have the option to
and
delete
then
it.
we can reuse it, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can even delete the class itself. Class option. And you can see here, you can delete the entire class. And suppose that this code you want to use only for today. Tomorrow you want to generate a new code, click here. It will generate a new code for the class. So are you all trying right now? Just remember this sequence. My class, add a new class, content, then YouTube or whatever, create a new content, and then edit the stuff, add the interactive activities, and save it, and assign it. This sequence you have to remember. Now, if it is done, then shall we move further? Edpuzzle. Okay. See, while correcting this open-ended question, even you can provide your comments. For example, this answer. In this answer, it is written that puzzle. I will type here. The correct answer is Now this comment will appear to Mr. Refat. Then if I want, I can reduce the mark or okay, no issues. Hitting. So open-ended question can be directly corrected like this, or it can be added with our comments. And these open-ended questions, we can say this is another type of dashboard where it will show the correct answer, wrong answer. Now this dashboard is showing in this way. That means 60% the audience have answered the correct answer. And then this is the open-ended question. You can try this among yourselves. You can just create this and then share it among your group and then check the statistics. So shall we move forward now? Now I would like to invite Miss Khatija to talk about legal and ethical aspects.
Hi all, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Khatija.
Hello, yes, it's clear, yeah?
Yeah, it's clear.
Now I will talking about legal and ethical aspects, which is most important when we're working with any other videos or the works which are not do it. So here we mention 3 main points. Don't delete the evaluation of main author of the video. So for example, as Mr. Vikas was using videos from YouTube, so that work is it's not Mr. Vikas' work, so he was to mention the author, or we should not removing the name of the author who preparing this video. Don't post anybody else video as your own. It means here when we put any work, we should not put our names. We have to add the details of that author. Also, it is puzzle. There is an option can show it because the author.
Yeah.
So on that place, if
We're gonna click here,
a
edit
short
name.
video or you're adding a short video, yeah, and then in that area you can add the details of the author of that video. If you want to make the video shorter than 5 or 10 minutes. So in that place, within the description or the detail of the video, we can adding the details of the author.
So this can be edited anytime.
Yeah, correct. And the last thing, if any video are clipped for their attributes, ensure the author created are mentioned in the details. This is what we already showed you on the last steps of editing the details of the video. Then we move to next. As we already now explaining and talking only one of the tools that of online teaching or online learning, we are having more. For example, we have a and we having the play post. So you can using or trying to work within any of these examples. So which we explain it today, only one of these group of the tools. So if you keep searching, there are a lot of tools to teach online. Anyone having any question about today's tutorial and the workshop? You can ask any question that you have it or any doubt.
Hello, I'm Nitila. What is the mode of sharing with the students?
Mode of sharing with the students. Okay.
Yes.
There are many modes of sharing. For example, when you click share here, once the assignments are ready, you can click share, copy this link, and you can share it with the student the way I have shared with you. You can even share it through WhatsApp. These days in online teaching, mostly we are having WhatsApp groups. We can share it in that way, or you can, as I told you, the moment the class is ready, you will automatically receive an email. See, I received this email. This class is ready to share. So you can forward that email to the student. And another mode of sharing is you can get a code for your class, and that code also can be shared with the students. One more very interesting method I'll show you using QR code. Uh, I want to okay. Yeah, I hope some of you must be knowing it. Those who doesn't know, you can see this one. We can create QR code. There is a website called as qrstuff.com. So in this website, you can generate QR code. So that link, I'll copy and paste it here. And this is the code which has been generated for that. You can see on my screen. Even you can click static. Don't give dynamic. Dynamic means it will shorten the URL. This URL will get shortened, and it will allow up to 100 scans only. After 100 scans, the only difference is you can see this is less complicated. This is more dense. That's the only difference. So you can use static. It will embed the URL. This means this link will be stored inside this code, and you can even right now this is appearing on your screen, right? So you can try to scan it through your phone. Let me scan through my phone just to ensure if it is fine. Yes, it is taking me to Edpuzzle. You see, it is taking me to Edpuzzle. Of course, I need to enter my user ID and password, and then this is one of the best way. So when everything resumes to normal, probably you can create interactive activities, and even in your handout you can paste it, and even in this way you can share the link. Any other questions? It was a nice question, by the way.
Good evening. Actually, my name is Deepali. Can you please show how to add questions, because I missed where to click actually. That
okay.
After the video was selected.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Thank you.
By the way, Miss Ashley, this session is being recorded, or?
Yes, sir, it's recorded. We will share and
Okay.
teachers for their future references.
So first step is you go to my class. You have to create a new class. You can have a quick revision. You can consider in this way. Create a new class. So I will just give a name to this class, revision, and then create class. This time I'm not giving any description. Now to create the video, I'll come to, now this is inside the, now I'll come to, yeah, and come to content. Next step is content. Okay, so I want to bring some content from YouTube. This time, let's say basic videography. So I'll take this video.
You have points to get across. How do you get people to look up?
And then on the left side, since I'm going to use the video from the YouTube, choose YouTube and paste it here. And here we go. We got the entire thing. You can trim it if you want. You trim the video. It's 11-minute video. You can add a voiceover. If you want to record your voice on the top of it, you can click start recording. It will start your voice. And to add the questions, you come to the third tab. You need to play, pause it, and then add the question. So just play it.
What's up, everybody? Peter McKinnon here, and today we're talking about 5 ways to instantly make better videos.
Now I'll create an open-ended question here. What will we learn today? Save. Now this is just, it will appear like a pop-up. Click continue.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of whatever it is that...
Now, how many ways? How many ways will be shown today? So it's like 1, 6. If you want to add more choice, by default there are only 2 choices. So even you can add like a true false question. One can be true, another can be false. Then here 5, I'm adding only 3 choices. The correct choice is 5. So I'll tick here. I'll untick this one. I mean, I'll click wrong here. Click save. So like that, in this way, you can add interactivity. Okay. Now, right now, I have just added open-ended question at 6th second, a multiple choice question at 15th second. Finally, click continue.
I want to tell you guys about 5.
Now, once everything is done, click finish. And once you have, I mean, you need to review it actually. Just review it before you assign it to the class. So review it. So when you review it, the question should be popping up.
What's up, everybody? Peter McKinnon here, and today we're talking about 5 ways to instantly make better videos.
Look, what will we learn today? Video making. It's like a simulation, okay? Before we finalize,
welcome back, everybody, to another episode of whatever it is that we're doing here.
How many ways will be shown today? 5 ways. Submit. Continue.
That we're doing here. I want to tell you guys about 5 ways.
Now that skip option which you have seen, that will appear only to me. It won't appear to the students. Finally, click assign and assign it to the class. So at this time, I'm going to assign it to revision class. Click assign. Don't forget, prevent skipping. And that's it. click share assignment, copy link, and after that, I have just shown you before, you can share the assignment in multiple ways. Okay, so I hope this revision also was helpful.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Anything else?
Any more questions? Okay, I think there is no more. It is a time to thank all the teachers who join us today on this webinar. And so it is time to thank the Maabela Indian School to give us this opportunity to do and conducting this small workshop. I wish you are find it useful and you try to implement it with your student. Thanks for all of you.
Thank you. Sure.
Yeah, we hope you really find it interesting, and you found it interesting. And before you try with your students, it's recommended at least 1 or 2 videos you try within your family members. Also, among your family members, you must be having more than one phone at home. In that also you can try and different accounts, so you'll know exactly like how it will work, how it will go, and how to track the statistics. The most important part of this software is the analytics, the thing which we have shown at the end. That's the most important thing, the video analytics. That only makes this software different. Otherwise, it's just a simple passive viewing of the video. I would like to thank, on behalf of my colleagues, on behalf of Middle East College, all the management members of Indian School Maabela, Principal Sir, and Miss Ashley, and everyone who is available here. Shibu Sir also.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
It was
Shibu
a good
sir.
session.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
Let's give teachers some few days to practice it and
Yes.
just check up different options. And definitely we have teachers. We have more session next Saturday with the same team, so we can ask any doubt is there if arises in the last 1 week. Okay, sir. Let us try and see.
Next week will be the same participants, sir?
No, participants will be different, but then also they can give it writing to Ashley or any other. They can ask the doubts to find out how to clarify it or rectify it. Okay, sir. So it was useful. So thank you, Mr. Vikas Rao. Thank you, Mrs. Khadija, Mr. Raza, and Ms. Dhanlakshmi, and Dr. Jaikumar, sir. Thank you, sir. Next class, same way, same time, Saturday, we will meet again with the same steps. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Much.
Thank you, Shibu, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And teachers, we will be sending you the Google link for the feedbacks Google page. Please fill up it. It's for our official use only. Nothing serious in it. Nothing official in that. Okay. Then we can conclude now. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, sirs. Thank you, team. Thank you, Ashley. IT department, thank you. Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ashley, you can conclude now. Yes. Teachers can practice and go practice all this, what is said.
Vikas sir, thank you so much. Shall we wind up the session, Vikas sir?
Yes, madam. Yes, please. So I need to stop it from my side, or?
No, sir, you can leave from the meeting.
Okay, fine. Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Shibu, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Teachers, I have sent the feedback form in the chat box. Please fill and resend. Teachers, please.
Ma'am, you are sending it in chat box now, or you already sent?
Ashley, ma'am, we didn't find, ma'am.
Yes.
The link.
Now, I think now she has sent.
Came now.
Yes.
Teachers, thank you so much for participating. We will be sharing the recordings of this Edpuzzle webinar as well as the e-certificate very soon. E-certificate you will be getting within 1 week. Okay, after next Saturday you will be getting the e-certificate. Recordings and feedback form, everything I will be mailing by tonight. Thank you so much, teachers. Shall I end the session?
Thank you, Ashley, ma'am.
If you end, will the feedback go off? No, right?
No. It will be opening in your browser.
Okay. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you for all the support.
Thank you, Ashley, ma'am.
Full IT department.
Yes, thanks for everyone.
Halim sir, Abdul Halim sir is there. It's in Arabic. Translation is needed. Last line.
Yes, Soniman sir.
Nothing, sir. Just